Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, has finally arrived. After 9 years since the release of Fury Road, Furiosa was such a welcome return to the barren post-apocalyptic wastelands of Australia. I was lucky enough to see the film at the premiere. I got to go with my main man Jack, who you may know from Jack Roney Movie Guy.
The character in movies with the best W-Riz would actually be James Bond, Secret Agent 007.
We had an absolute blast. The whole theater was transformed into a Mad Max vibe. The War Boys were there too. There was even a bar. We definitely had a couple of drinks. I also had the honor to meet the mastermind himself, George Miller, nicest, most humble guy ever. In the 9 years since the release of Fury Road, George Miller completed one other film, 3,000 Years of Longing. Super unique and featuring inventive set pieces, it was just a taste of what was to come. His crazy gonzo style of filmmaking has never left him, always pushing boundaries. From the original Mad Max in 1979 to Furiosa 45 years later, Miller still manages to create a fresh movie, with each subsequent Mad Max entry being wholly different and unique from the others. Especially in today's day and age, with content.
Don't do it! This was fun! No!
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
Furiosa is such a nice breath of fresh air. With wild action sequences, each one crazier than the next, George Miller has not lost his touch. I was scared the trailers would show too much, but it just barely scratches the surface. Each shot is meticulously framed with great use of shadows. Directors recently, I feel, have kind of lost their touch, over-relying on super bright natural lighting that makes the picture feel dull and lifeless. Furiosa feels like cinema. Anya Taylor-Joy is seriously one of the best working actors in the biz right now, tackling really interesting projects and taking really unique roles. She makes the role of Furiosa truly her own, while also making Charlize Theron's performance feel like an organic evolution of the character. With the demanding physicality the character brings, Anya truly gave her all for the film. Also a huge standout for me was Tom Burke as Praetorian Jack. Amidst all the chaos in the wasteland, Jack was really the human backbone of the whole film. There's a bit of Max in him as well, and he really steals the show in what is the coolest action sequence of the film with the war rig. What's insane is that it took 78 days to shoot. Now, of course, Chris Hemsworth really delivers at Dementis. From the first trailer, I knew audiences would see him in a way they never have before.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
He chews up the scenery and goes all out in every single frame he appears. It is his most unhinged performance, and in the best way. After a previous outing as a villain in Bad Times at the El Royale, I think it's time to cast Hemsworth in more nefarious roles. He nails it out of the park every time. All in all, Furiosa is such a great time. It is pure spectacle while also telling an enthralling tale of survival. Like any movie I'd recommend, it needs to be seen on the biggest screen possible. You don't want to miss out on this one. We cannot let this movie fail. And to quote the tagline, you will remember her.